This is how I know two things are true. One, y'all just be making things up. And then two, y'all just be only watching the movies. Because let's get this out of the way first. No one ever said that Ben was born dark. No one ever said Anakin was born dark. The line is there was too much Vader in him, which can be interpreted that he was very passionate like Anakin. I mean, let's be honest. His mother is Princess Leia and his father is Han Solo. Most likely the boy has some emotions. A third thing that's also true, this is how I know some people just don't have kids. Because I got 3 of them and I can definitely tell you, you can tell your kid's personality when they are young. But I digress. The other part is the whole you guys only watch the movies. Because you wouldn't have said this if you had watched Star Wars Rebels. Let me introduce you to the Bendu. He is a powerful, force-sensitive being who lives on the planet Atollon. And he is a being who claims to be in the center balance of the Force. Specifically telling Kanan Jarrus that the Sith and the Jedi wield the light and the dark sides of the Force, but he remains in the center. He is the one that tells Kanan that the Force is the Force. It's humanity that makes up the light and the dark. The last time we actually see the Bendu, he literally is upset because of the fact that Kanan called him a coward, because he wouldn't pick a side when it came down to the battle with the Empire. And so the Bendu releases the giant force storm that attacks both the Rebel Alliance and also the Empire. And anyone who's watched the show would never claim that he was using the dark side in that moment. They would claim that he was just using the Force. The Force is the Force. What people choose to do with it is a completely different story. The other part is people need to realize that when it comes to villains, they believe they are the heroes of their own story. When you watch Kylo Ren throughout the sequel trilogy, he is all about proving that the Jedi basically are just as messed up as everybody else. Which again shows that Luke igniting his lightsaber is the catalyst that leads him to believing the lies that were told to him by Snoke. It's literally the same catalyst that led to Anakin betraying the Jedi Order because he saw Mace Windu about to break the code. And again, one thing people need to remember is I'm not saying that Luke in this moment or anything in the sequel trilogy is perfect. What I'm saying is there's enough there to infer what they were trying to do, and unfortunately the execution wasn't that great. But in the way Luke acts, and also the way he trains Rey, you can kind of get the hint that he was already on the same line of his original Star Wars Legends version of himself, where he created a Jedi Order where they were more in touch with their emotions. And that's the thing about being a human being. Being in touch with your emotions doesn't mean you still don't succumb to them. You guys are once again upset that your hero made a mistake, acting like that's not part of the hero's journey. You are acting like you don't have old people in your life who, even after all that they have experienced, they still have things they have to overcome and learn. Let people make mistakes.